Hey, what's up, you guys? Gemini 101 back doing another model review, and today's model review is going to be the Delta, the CRJ-700, operated by Endeavor Air. Briefly got out the SkyWest CRJ-900 Bombardier Air CRJ-900 model review. That one's up on the channel. Make sure you guys check that one out as well. Start there, kind of work your way maybe down in size, or you can work your way up. But nonetheless, we're going to jump into things here with this beautiful model. Gemini Jets model, standard box. I kind of forgot to mention the box in the CRJ-9 video, but the CRJ-7 standard Gemini box, nothing special about it. No critiques or anything along the lines of that. But anyway, we'll jump into the model itself, okay? And we'll get zoomed in here a little bit about it. We'll start with the nose here. Again, we've got our nose cone prominently painted, our spot for pitot tubes and windshield wipers. Those are all prominently painted. A very small model, and actually pretty impressed with the overall the paint detail on this. We've got our Endeavor logo, and then just prior to L1, we've got the Sky Team logo there as well. Over the cockpit there, we've got that crew escape hatch there. And then we work our way back. Delta connection prominently displayed on the main fuselage. We kind of slide our way back. Very short model. We've got the one single door emergency exit over the wing. Now, if you're not really familiar with how to maybe depict a CRJ-700 from a 900, well, other than the size, this is a great way. The 900 does have two doors over the wing. The CRJ only has the CRJ-7 only has one door over the wing. All right. We work our way back to the registration. The registration on the model, November 391 Charlie Alpha, and it is Endeavor Air operated. We've got our two jets here. Again, GE General Electric CF34 8C 5 Bravo 1 engines. Basically, you want to look up what all that means. You can go on to General Electric and you can look up what all those mean. It's going to basically tell you a little bit about compression stages and things along the lines of that. Okay. Nonetheless, we've got our Delta tail. We've got our widgets in our standard Delta colors. You'll see on there some very finely detailed markings. Again, I was pretty impressed with the way this model is painted. These are tough to do, and Gemini does get a lot of critique for their regionals, but these are really tiny models, and overall the paint control is pretty well. Rarely do I ever get chipped or paint models, and so for my own reviews, I can't really complain too much. I've had pretty good luck with the Gemini models, especially when it comes to regionals. We work our way to the other side of the aircraft here. Again, registration, American flag, all that stuff's going to be prominently displayed there again. Working our way forward, that single emergency exit. And then we work our way to the Delta connection, where it's got that Delta connection written across the main part of the body, and then the Sky Team logo, Endeavor Air, all that stuff very well displayed. Get a little bit more detail if it'll focus, won't focus. There's that Endeavor logo, if you didn't believe me. All right, nonetheless, that's pretty much it. That's the Delta CRJ-700. It's going to be a little bit shaky here in terms of the gear. This gear assembled correctly, rather than as the 900 obviously was assembled backwards or facing inwards. This gear is the correct way, and the model is done just fine. All right, some final thoughts here about the model. A really good model, to be honest with you. Again, I don't think Gemini does get the credit they deserve when it comes to some of these regionals. They do a pretty good job with them. Again, there's some quality control issues. You're going to have that when you've got Chinese labor, and you're going to have that in a company. Now, the prices, unfortunately, are a little bit high for these models for a small model, but that's kind of the world we live in. If you really want these models, you're going to have to pay the price. There's really nobody else that are making the regional models. Hopefully NG maybe comes out with some regionals, but in the meantime, we're kind of stuck with these, and these are good enough for now. A couple just final thoughts about the CRJ-700, just some brief little quick facts. It is the second most popular regional jet in about 330 deliveries. Compare that to the CRJ-900, which had far more deliveries. about 487. So not as popular as the CRJ-900, but still a very popular regional jet. Seats about 69 passengers. Again, that first class Delta Comfort main cabin, 106 feet long, 24 feet high, and 76 feet wide. Shorter wingspan than the 900. We talked about the engines, about 0.825 Mach was what you'll top out at. And the service ceiling, the same as the 900, about 41,000 feet. And about a 1,380 nautical mile range. So just some brief, quick facts about that CRJ-700 and Bombardier CRJ-700. Now not necessarily name the Bombardier, but the Mitsubishi. But anyway, before we get into all that, I'll kind of close it there. A great model to have in my collection. Picked up 2 of the 900s, picked up 2 of the 700s, and hopefully maybe get a couple more on the way. But that's about all I've got for this model review. Appreciate you guys checking it out. Make sure you stay tuned for the next one. Gemini 101, Sam, fly safe, and we'll see you guys later.